Okay, and we're at 102, right?
Yes.
Alrighty then. Are we live? Is this for real? Is this thing
You,
on?
you already know these things.
So, hello and welcome everyone to the podcast. We'll give everybody a few minutes to jump in here, but do you know, Dan, that we have not podcasted since January?
Sure.
It's because we're slackers.
This is not news to I think anyone.
Yeah. So
Actually, if it is news to someone, they're like, "You did one in January?"
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So so here we are. Welcome to the Spencer's Ventures podcast. The podcast.
Oh, it's a lot less red.
Yeah.
It's more patched red now.
It's just the lighting. The podcast where we talk about whatever the heck we feel like. We go on tangents. We just whatever shenanigans.
For context, guys, before we started in the preview, I looked very red, like absurdly red.
Well, I also had those lights on.
Oh yeah, put those back on.
I want them back on.
I set everything up for a reason. That's why it looks darker.
Yeah, because there was a lot of glare with those lights.
No, there wasn't.
So you want the lights on?
Yes. You can't.
Okay.
I set things up around the parameters that exist, and then
I'll go turn the lights back on. Please hold.
Like I moved the laptop to a specific place, and you just move that, and then
I wanted more space.
And then I set it up the way that it should be set anyway.
Okay.
Oh well, there's the red.
Sorry
That's
if that light back there is bothering anybody, but he insists on us having it on.
Otherwise, it just looks dark as hell. I was wondering why it looked less saturated all of a sudden.
Okay. Anyway,
I thought I was going crazy.
Yes,
crazy.
I
was crazy
my
once.
Newest piece of
They put me in a room.
Merch.
A room with rubber rats.
Um.
Rats make me crazy.
All right.
I was crazy once.
Stop.
They put me in a room. A room with rubber rats. Rats make me crazy. I was crazy once. Have you never heard that?
Yes, I have, but this is not the point where we go all shenanigans wild of the podcast. That's usually like the last 10 minutes or so, where we just go insane. So I would like to stop it.
What? Who was that? I'm gonna go check.
I can't stand you.
Do you know who that was? I just found out. It was the mailman.
I hate you.
And we just got a letter.
We just got a letter. Is that copyrighted?
We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
That's so dumb. Okay. Freaking Steve is going to hunt us down for that.
Hey, he doesn't care.
Who is it now? What's his name?
Who cares? Steve?
Joe.
I don't think it's Joe anymore either.
I know Joe's gone too?
I'm pretty sure.
Who is it now?
Well, now it's all CGI and stuff.
It's crazy.
Now it's weird.
Yes, so we got...
A letter!
We got something in the mail.
Who is it from?
That we get
Who is it from? Who is it from?
Forever Bricks.
Who is it from?
Shut up.
Someone help me.
We've got our brick in. We haven't even opened it yet. We wanted to open it live. We're gonna get to that in a minute. Can you please stop? Stop.
I wonder if it's brown.
Stop. He's taking the shenanigans to a whole new level. The shenanigans usually happens late in the podcast. So anyway, what I would like to do with the podcast is attempt to go live at least once a month. That's what I'd like to do for starters, because see what happens is usually Thursdays is the best day for him. I get home from work, I'm tired, and then he loses steam at a certain point. So then we're both looking at each other like, nah, we don't feel like doing it.
Why lose steam after you skip it for 2 to 3 weeks in a row?
We need Pro Gamer J. We need to get on a schedule. I don't know if it's going to happen, but anyway, we are here now. We are here right now. We're going to open this brick live. If you missed the last Six Flags log, it's the one from April 13th. That is the one where we discover that our brick has been installed.
Appreciate it.
And we didn't even know that it was going to be installed because we hadn't gotten this yet. So now we're getting this. So let's open it. So if you have not seen the vlog, then you don't even know what our brick looks like. So you're going to see it now.
Get bricked.
We're getting bricked. Come on, open. Oh, it has felt on the bottom. Isn't that kind of them?
Well, yeah, it's a plastic.
Oh, it's
deal.
Different than what the brick.
Well, yeah, it's not even the same size. Why would you?
No, but it's different because the brick that
no,
has
I know
been
the actual
set
formation. Yeah,
is on the side, and this is not. Wow. Okay, so this is the replica brick, which technically isn't a replica. There is our brick. Now. On the brick that's laid, you'll see it in the thumbnail. The Six Flags logo is at the top, and Spencer's Ventures is under it. So this is technically not really a replica, but whatever, I'll take it. It's that's really cool. And they put, in case you don't know how these work, they put like felt on the bottom.
Yeah, so you can Velcro to your wall later. That's
really nice, and I have to say, it looks brighter on this one. Like the black is more.
You know what we should do?
The black is blacker on this than it is on the actual brick.
You know what we should do? We should take this brick, right? Mm-hmm. And we should get really, really and like in the middle of the night, me and one of my friends will go onto High Street and carve out one of the bricks and then replace it with this.
This is actually hysterical. First of all, I love this 50th logo. So, hello, thank you for that. And on the card, it says, thank you for becoming part of the adventure. We look forward to seeing you for our 50th anniversary celebration this summer. Your brick is in section 2. Well, we already knew that because we found it by surprise. Actually, Ed from CJ's Crazy Coaster Crew found it, and I found his. When you see that vlog... the thumbnail is the brick. When you see that vlog, the shock and surprise is 100% real because neither one of us had any idea that our bricks had been installed, let alone where they were going to be. So this is the other side of the card that they send. So if you ordered a brick, I want to put this out there, and I will probably be putting it out there several times during our lives and during our vlogs. If you ordered a brick, and sorry, I'm trying to reach around here. If you ordered a brick and you would like to see it featured in one of our vlogs, comment basically on just about any video. It would help if you commented either on a live when we bring it up or one of the vlogs that we bring it up in. And my phone just freaked out. I don't know where my phone is, but anyway, comment on one of those videos. Like I said, preferably one where we have mentioned this, and let me know what the brick says. And
you can comment on any of them. We get 3 comments at best. You're fine.
But
you're fine.
I mean, it would be preferably those. So, yeah, let me know what the brick says, and if you know what section it's in. I would imagine if you know it's been installed, you know what section it's in. So just, yeah. Also, the logo that you chose could be helpful because I could spy the logo a lot easier than the writing. Anyway, but we'd be happy to feature your brick in future vlogs. And it may not be featured in just one vlog. It might get featured in more than one vlog. But we won't know to feature it unless you let us know. So if that's something that you would like to see us do for you, then yeah, by all means, let us know. You did what?
I wonder how I would have done it.
Oh, I didn't see that comment until now. Yeah, I appreciate that. So I believe we are still at, speaking of subs,
yeah,
what a perfect segue.
We're about to be at 500.
We were, yeah, the last time I looked, yesterday, I think I looked, 497. We are 3 away from 500. And I never thought that 500, I mean, 500 was kind of like a little milestone, I guess, for me. But I never thought that 500 would be like a huge deal milestone. But once you hit that with YouTube, you can start doing some stuff. You can't really get monetized, but there's some things you can do that you can't do if you don't have the 500 subs and the 3,000 watch hours. So, yeah, keep watching the videos. Even if you don't watch the whole thing, just let it play.
You can't actually say that, but it's fine.
Well, I just did.
No, like legitimately, it's considered like a federal crime, effectively.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know. Okay, ignore me.
Because well, you can say that. What you can't say is like loop my video and like stuff
Oh yeah,
like that.
I mean, I didn't say that.
No, I know, but stuff like that can be pretty easy.
So.
Because effectively what it is one, it is against terms of service, but I think it is like some weird, technically a crime, because you're falsifying things.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's falsification.
Well, I mean, let it play while you're cleaning the house.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Just watch.
I mean, nobody said you actually had to be actively watching.
Just watch. Just
but
watch
I
the
really
video.
do appreciate that.
Just don't loop it unless you really want to.
I really appreciate that, Jay. I feel like we deserve more subscribers too, because what is it, like 90% of the people that watch our content are not subscribed. It's crazy.
Well, that's kind of the ideal metric.
I mean, I guess that's sort of what happens anyway, but it's like.
And it's the ideal metric, so.
So, by the way, Dan, do you have a cup? And if so, what's in it?
Diarrhea juice.
I cannot with you. I cannot. Anyway, in my Titanic cup, I have coffee because that's how I roll. It's what I do.
1% of New Jersey is going to know what it is anyway.
Well, that's true, but you could, who knows? You could make a national movement.
Yeah, I would kill to see.
There would be a boost movement.
Actually, all right, you know what? I'm gonna make a declaration.
I mean, we have explained what boost is before
no, I'm gonna make
on the podcast,
I'm gonna
but
make
you can explain it again if you want.
I'm gonna make a declaration. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna make 2 declarations right now. One, boost. We would gladly take any sponsorship you will toss our way.
Oh, yeah.
Because oh my god, I'll do it for free. I don't care. Clearly, I'm willing. I just. I just want some product, if you catch my drift. But 2, Six Flags. You want to improve some. You want to improve some sales.
I don't know if Six Flags can afford boost.
I think I know a liquid you could maybe sell. And you'd have a monopoly on it in that area.
Speaking of Six Flags, since we are mostly a Six Flags,
oh my god, I hate hearing that.
Well, we are mostly a Six Flags.
No, we are not. No,
well,
we're
okay,
not.
Six Flags. Mostly
we're not even.
Six Flags channel,
we're not even.
Kinda,
I was gonna say we're not even a mostly Six Flags channel at this point.
Well, the majority of our content. Where is my phone? I need to shut that down. Hold on.
It's just you and me now. It's just you and me now. We're gonna have such a good time together. We're gonna have such a good time. We're gonna go to the park and we're gonna have a picnic. And she's back. So
that's my glucose meter buzzing at me.
You have to glucogen.
And then if I don't acknowledge it, it keeps getting louder and louder and louder. So I had to tell it, okay, chill out, man.
I'll go poopy when I want.
So, I should
I turned the ring inside out.
I want to go real quick. Just talk about hopefully tomorrow. I wanted to put it up today, but I don't have it edited yet. There is a Six Flags vlog. Oh my gosh,
Flag vlog. It's a Flag vlog. Well,
oh my gosh, my sugar's not even that high, and I can't speak. A Six Flags vlog should be coming out tomorrow, provided that I can get it completely edited and ready to go. It shouldn't be a problem. It's going to be a short one. It's from the weekend. Rachel and I just went, just she and I. And so that should be up tomorrow. And then I think I'm putting this out on Friday. I have a different type video, definitely not a vlog. A little different video going up. I believe it's going to be Friday. If it doesn't happen this Friday, it'll be next Friday. Because if I do any more of these vlogs, I preferably would like them to go out on Fridays. So, that's just me being weird. And so you'll see what that is. I don't want to give it away. But anyway, yes, it's very exciting.
And for every 1 subscriber we get, I'll throw a brick at an orphan.
Oh my gosh. So I know that in the past I have said when we hit 1,000 subscribers,
it'll be the same brick but at different orphans.
I will do merch, because you and I have discussed that, and I said once we hit 1,000, I'll do. Well, when we hit 500 and 3,000 hours watch time, we're actually able to put merch up at that point. And you're saying you disagree with doing it at that time?
You can, yeah. And you can put merch up before that and still advertise it and stuff.
No, it can be advertised, but you can't like link it to the channel, which is what I'm talking about. Not according to what I saw.
You just don't have the shelf, but you can put it right in the bio of the channel itself and put it in the description of every video, which is what everyone does anyway, regardless if they utilize the shelf. So
so all that being said, there's a small possibility that as we hit 500 and we get those watch hours, that maybe some merch is going to start happening prior to that 1,000 subscribers. Just putting it out there, but it's something I got to work on, and it's really hard.
It's really hard to find anything of quality. So,
well, yeah, I mean, look, it's just going to be a freaking Teespring. I've got 2 sayings that I'm going to use for right now, and then I don't know what's going to happen after that. I might do a fanny pack with like our logo on it, stuff like that. Anyway, okay. So do you have anything specific? I mean, I'd like to talk a little bit of Six Flags stuff real quick.
What is there to talk about?
Well, I would just want to give some real quick updates. So, Flash has not gone vertical yet as of Sunday when I was there. I believe all or almost all of the footers are done. I don't really know 100%. I only know from looking over the fence and like, okay, yeah, there's some footers there, but I don't know if that's all of them. I have no idea. So it has not gone vertical. When it does start going vertical, that's when I'll be putting more updates in the videos about that. It's just that there's nothing to show, right now. So there's that. The big wheel, I think they're calling it the giant wheel again now. Anyway, the Ferris wheel, the huge ass wheel. That has been, it looks like the paint job is completed. The buckets or gondolas, whatever you call them, are not on yet. But I believe those have also gotten painted or are being painted, one or the other. I am really looking forward to that going up. I don't know. It does not appear as if the lighting package has been started yet, because they just finished painting. So I know that lights are going on. I know that the buckets are getting painted. We're still waiting for, I believe the Skyway buckets are getting painted. They are still not loaded yet on the cables, so we don't really know what's going on. I hope that it's not a major issue. I hope that it's something that whatever it is, you know, whether it's inspections or a part or whatever it is, I hope that that gets resolved quickly so that we can ride Skyway during the 50th. And I really, really love it during Holiday in the Park. It's beautiful. You know, I hope that this isn't the end of Skyway. I really hope, but we'll see what happens. Log Flume is still all tore apart. there's pieces like kind of everywhere, but they are working on it. Like there's machinery out there. You know, we've seen some people wandering the site, and
I mean, based off of the talks that were going on, that I've heard at least, it seems like a pretty much guaranteed thing that'll be up at some point this season.
yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be for the 50th, but whether or not that's going to happen by Memorial Day, I seriously doubt that. Um, you know, I think most things they're hoping to have up, you know, between Memorial Day and 4th of July. But I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see everything up and running until 4th of July weekend. So we'll see what happens. Congo Rapids is changing back to Roaring Rapids. They've been working on that. I don't know that that's something we're going to ride because I don't like getting soaked, but I will definitely chance Log Flume because I feel like I need to ride it at least once during the 50th, even if my feet get absolutely soaked. We'll see what happens. I don't like my feet being wet and walking around the park, so we'll see. What else is new over there? Oh, that walkway between. Did you see that walkway between El Toro? Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you have not.
Not
seen
between
it.
Toro and Ka, but
Yeah. So the new walkway between Toro
or I
and
have.
Ka, it's really
No,
nice.
I must have. We went down there for some reason.
Okay.
I seem to remember you pointing it out, but I don't remember it.
Okay. It was a really it's a very, very nice walkway, and it really saves time. I feel like between that and the opening of Dream Street, they have just opened up more places for people to be. And it's like, you know, like going down Dream Street, every time I've walked down Dream Street, there aren't that many people. There might be 10 people on the whole street, and I'm going, there's nobody here.
I just still don't like the theming fading. It's not done well at all.
What do you mean?
Like you go down that street,
Yeah.
and then suddenly you're from Candyland immediately into Wild West, immediately into Golden Kingdom, and there's no transition at all.
Well, the thing, so I mean,
there's like 5 feet of each theme.
Yeah, but I feel like it's difficult to transition.
It's not though. Disney's done it. That's the crazy part. They've done it.
Yeah, but they've also put. You figure if you look at like Magic Kingdom, they've put lands next to each other that kind of just melt.
Okay, but even
like
then,
they kind of go together. How do you do that at Six Flags?
With an iota of a thought at all. Are you for real right now?
No, the only thing that I don't. No, the only thing I don't like is the fact that at the end of Dream Street, you have this big sign that says Golden Kingdom, and technically, that should not be the beginning of Golden Kingdom. That shouldn't be.
It's in the middle of the Wild West section.
Right, it shouldn't be there.
So that's already the most obvious fix you can do.
Right, because you have Wicked Saloon, which is technically like a frontier type thing.
They have too many themes going on in one area for one.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a random Mexican theme that's 5 feet wide. You don't. Bizarro or Medusa, sorry, isn't even in a theme. That's just in between worlds.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Then you have Wild Random West. Then you go over and you have Carnival out of nowhere, mind you. Then you have the random strip by Joker, which isn't themed at all. And then Movie Town, which isn't even Movie Town.
I agree. Movie Town needs to be renamed.
So
it needs to be renamed. 100%.
You tell me which one of those themes makes any damn sense at all. What it is leftover residue from what the park used to be. All of them.
I like the Spanish stuff though. Like I like that.
I like it. I wouldn't mind if the Spanish stuff overtook Golden Kingdom and was more Aztec.
Yeah, which they could very easily do with what's already there. But the Spanish stuff over there it's one of, to me, and literally there's only like 3 things there, but to me, it's one of the best themed areas.
So let me put it this way.
Tango.
And let me be very clear, because I can already hear some of the comments.
Although, can I say one thing, though? Tango actually lends itself a little bit to, like, Mardi Gras. And I know it's Plaza de Carnaval, whatever. I'm probably not even saying that.
Get that.
Well,
Tango's always come across to me more Spanish.
Yeah, but if you look at the top of it, it looks like looks like a Mardi Gras float to me.
I'll have to look at it.
But
again.
but it still fits.
So that aside,
yeah. So what were you going to say before everybody?
To be very clear, I don't think any of the themes are necessarily bad in it of themselves either, because I do really like some of the. I like the. See, here's the thing. Like, I think Movie Town is a perfect example of a theme being just residual from what the park used to be. Because they used to have shows over there.
Right.
And now they don't.
They need to change the name of the land. They have to change that.
They need to more than just change the name. They need to embrace a theme and stretch it over to... Can't really do that.
I mean, basically, it's all DC. So what would you call it?
Not basically, it is all DC.
I mean, what would you call it? DC Heroes or something like that?
No, you can't do that.
DC Land.
That DC Heroes might actually borderline be copyright infringement, but probably not, because it's different. There's a game called DC Heroes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
But also
Heroes Land.
But that's also a separate.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
Industry, so it shouldn't impact it.
Gotcha.
But I can see it being generalized as entertainment.
But couldn't you literally just call it, Heroes Land?
I hate that.
Or Hero Town.
I hate that. I would prefer.
Well, you got to get rid of Movie Town. Movie Town sucks.
100%. It shouldn't be called town at all. For one,
right.
You can't really do Gotham. You can't really do Metropolis. Especially if the Flash is going there, that's another layer of bullshittery. Right. Yeah, I mean, you could literally call it like Justice's Grasp or something like that, or Justice Peak, like just
there could be something like that.
It doesn't have to be inherently based off the nomenclature.
Right. Now here we go again. We're starting to step into the world of reimagining the park again, like we've done before.
And that's not even me reimagining the park. I'm saying rename the damn thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. I 100% agree with that.
And give it like a little bit of a facelift. That area doesn't need it that bad, but it's just not, there's not enough color. Granted, a lot of it's Batman. There's just not color in Batman.
Right. I think Batman the ride just got repainted.
Or
was that last year?
Yeah, but I don't mean the rides. I don't care about the rides. The rides look fine. Right. I mean like the actual area itself. It just needs actually
it's very gray.
What you need to do if you're gonna leave it gray, make that entire area between Batman the ride and the Dark Knight, like that square, make that very heavily black and gray, etc., and very heavily Gotham themed. Like lean into it.
Right.
And then that arena will make sense again, for one. And you can rename the arena to like Killer Croc's Den.
Well, and then
which would be very simple, and then bleed that kind of over into Metropolis.
Right, when you get to Wonder Woman, you start with the red, white, and blues and all of that.
You wouldn't do red, white, and blue there. You would bleed it into Metropolis, like Metropolis colors, which is very just like, not New York, like happy New York City-esque. Very bright, very vibrant, And that's all you would have to do. Mind you, if you just did the Gotham area heavier than it is, that would already make the other area look brighter in the meantime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
then the area, see, the Nitro area is hard because that's where the kitty area is.
Right. Nitro is kind of like a lone wolf.
You know what you do to make the Nitro area cohesive with the kids land? You already just did a paint job with Nitro, unfortunately. But you kind of theme Nitro on the signage a little more to lean into like the Mortal Kombat. I know you have the rights to Mortal Kombat because you're already playing the music.
Yeah, but maybe they don't.
It's a WB property.
Oh, okay.
Those two.
Well, and with the merger coming, all that might go away. Like, we don't know.
Well, no, because Six Flags as a company still would have those rights. It's the same company. Everything gets merged. That's the point of a merger. But put the damn Mortal Kombat music back. It was so good. That was so fun to go up there and just, dun, 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 Mortal Kombat. Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, but theme that ride around Mortal Kombat, and all you have to do that, mind you, is change the sign to have either Scorpion or Sub-Zero, preferably Sub-Zero, since you're going to do a blue paint job.
Yeah, if that even gets done this year.
And then kind of theme the kitty area, not necessarily Mortal Kombat, but video game-esque. And that's how you bleed that together. Now, here's the hard part. Jersey Devil's in its own corner. I don't really know if you can.
Well, you have to leave.
You can bleed. If you remove the two kiddie rides over by Skull, if you just remove those two, the
ones that go around circle?
Yeah.
Are they still there?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't been over there because Skull's not open yet.
But if you remove those two, you can re-theme that whole stretch because it kind of sort of go with Skull Mountain to Pine Barrens. And you make that very heavily Pine Barrens. Very heavily. And then and you can do that for the opposite because that works with Skyride. Is what I was trying to say. That work with have the end of that like bleed into the Pine Barrens a bit. Oh, that looks a little ominous where we're going. Oh, all right. And it puts you right at the edge. It doesn't have to be inherently scary. That's not the point. It's the theming. And then the area that's like Joker SWAT. Honestly, if you could just re-theme Swash and Buck is Buccaneer, right? Okay.
But then what would you do with Skull? You're retheming that too?
Well, I'm thinking you leave that and just kind of
have that and the Jolly Roger just sort of hanging out there.
No. Oh, you would have to retheme Jolly Roger. Don't retheme Skull, but retheme Jolly Roger to be Pine Barrens-esque. And then you would just retheme Squash and Buck to be DC themed, preferably villains. And then you can have that stretch going up to
be
Joker.
All a villain's thing.
Exactly. And then you can have the area. I swear on my life, get rid of the carnival theme. I want to gouge my eyes out.
You mean like the boardwalk?
Yeah. Get rid of it. I hate it. I
don't mind it, but I think
it is the most sore thumb out of everything in the park.
I don't mind it because we're in New Jersey. Jersey's, one of the things we're known for is Jersey Shore. It has boardwalks, but I think there's too much of it. I think it needs to be scaled back.
That would make the problem even worse.
Why?
Because then what are you going to do with what you scale back? You're going to stretch a random zone over there? No. Retheme the whole thing.
But what would you retheme the boardwalk
to?
Would you keep it the same size?
Yeah, you keep it the exact same size. I want it rethemed to preferably whatever you make Golden Kingdom into. and then you have.
It just seems silly for some of those attractions to be.
No, it doesn't. All those attractions are just games. You can retheme.
No,
a
I'm
game
not talking
to
about that. I'm talking about what about the other stuff down the other end? You've got the cars. You've got, well, Twister might be, it might be seeing its last days anyway. You've got what's the one that goes up, the thing that shoots up in the air?
Yeah, parachute.
No,
oh
not
no, I know what you're
parachutes,
talking
the
about.
other one.
Yeah, I know. I said
You've
the
got
wrong
that,
thing.
and then you've got Daredevil Dive.
Okay,
on the other side.
Well, no, Daredevil Dive's kind of in a weird area anyway. But you can retheme those things, or at least for the time being, just kind of let them stand out. That's fine to have one or two, especially go-karts. Go-karts doesn't need a theme. Just that sticks out no matter what. I mean,
it kind of, it goes with like a boardwalky theme. All right, I gotta go change my footwear. I'll be back.
But no matter, retheme it to whatever Golden Kingdom would be. Golden Gateway. Oh my god. Golden Kingdom would be, and then stretch the Wild West theme. Effectively, I'm really saying from. Actually, I'm going to change what I was about to say. Make the Wild West theme at that fork where it splits between where Golden Kingdom would now stretch to, and goes, and then the right side would be the Wild West theme. And then have the retheme it from like candy ice cream thing, or maybe make it all sweets. I'm not sure, and have the area from Yum Yum stretch up to that arch effectively. Now, what you have accomplished is maybe you even have the same amount of. Yeah, probably roughly the same amount, if not a couple less themes that are wild and just nonsensical. And you have a cohesive park with actual, like, there's cohesion, and it makes it a lot more readable. It makes sense for the guests. Because think about it. If you've never been to the park and you walk in there, you're like, okay, go over here, I'll go over there. There's no directions you can give where it's like, oh, it's over in this land. You can't do that because none of them make any sense. Looking at it on a map is even more confusing. Because there's 30 things all in random zones, and it's kind of like shoehorned together.
Yeah, I mean,
I wonder here. Let me see
it is sort of a scattered park, I guess. And I mean, this is just my opinion. I know that people aren't going to like this opinion, but I think, what is there? 14 coasters right now. There's going to be 15. I think that's enough. I think, but and we're slated to get, don't know exactly when, because I think the plans got a little skewed, but, and who knows with the merger, they might be No Way Jose, but we're supposed to get 2 more coasters at Great Adventure. And I've been hearing that rumor for at least 2 years now. And I think that is probably correct.
Oh, this app is horrible.
I personally think that they should both be family coasters. I know that they probably won't be, because I heard one has the potential to be a dive coaster, perhaps, and I'm like, yeah, okay, the park doesn't have that. But I don't know. I feel like, and look, for coaster enthusiasts, this park is fantastic. Like, if you want a little bit of every kind of coaster, just about, you can get it at Great Adventure. But I'd kind of like, look, I'm getting a little older. I can't tolerate a lot of these things anymore. And I've been on just about every coaster. I have
Still haven't
not
gotten
been.
you on Ka yet.
I have not been on Ka yet. I haven't been on Green Lantern.
And no one wants to do
I'm not
Green
going on
Lantern.
Green Lantern.
It's the only one I won't do.
And I'm not going on Joker either.
Joker. I can
I'm
see
not
why
going
you
on
wouldn't.
Joker.
I like Joker.
I may do King to Ka at some point. I have gotten my nerve up to do it.
You gotta do it at least once. It's definitely like a bucket list thing at the very least.
I may do it once. So those are the only 3 that I have not been on. And I don't know if I'm gonna ride Flash. It's a boomerang. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it run. And I don't know because sometimes
no, Flash isn't gonna be.
Yeah, but sometimes.
Oh no, Flash. Sorry, I'm thinking.
Sometimes sometimes the backwards part.
I'm down for Flash.
Can get me a little nauseated. So I'm gonna have to watch it run before I decide. Like, I'm excited that it's coming to the park.
Right,
but I don't know if I'll be riding it. So all this is to say, I feel like the park is a little coaster heavy. I feel like there are definitely some flat rides that we do not have at Great Adventure that would be very beneficial to have 1, maybe even 2 of certain flat rides, because the park is big enough to handle 1 on one side, 1 on the other side. Like, you have the park is massive. So if you
massively mismanaged.
So if you had 2 of the same flat ride just themed differently, that would not be a big deal. With parachutes gone, I think that we need a mild drop tower or something similar to what parachutes was, or even better, an observation tower that takes you up and does, like a slow moving spin so that you can take pictures, so you can see the entire park as you're rotating. You can see the entire park. I think that would be amazing. And it's great for families. It would be enclosed. People can take pictures from up there. Look, people like me, there are plenty of other people who want to be able to take pictures, video, things like that.
Everyone has a niche. I get it.
Yeah, especially from heights. So you have Skyway, you have the giant wheel. Those are great places to get some great pictures from.
Okay, so
we need something else like that, in my opinion.
2 things. 1, I say we get rid of whatever the hell it's called, Skyride, and replace it with a people mover style thing. Regardless of what you do there,
like a monorail type deal.
Not more like actual people mover, because but so I just did the count. How many lands do you think are in Six Flags?
Too many. It doesn't make sense.
Just give me a number though.
1, 2, 3, 7.
13
named lands.
Yes. I will.
Oh, did I miss Main Street? I might have missed 13. How could there be 13?
Main Street, Dream Street, Adventure Alley, Metropolis, Movie Town.
They're considering Dream Street a separate thing.
Pine Barrens.
I wouldn't have known that.
Junior Thrill Seekers, Lakefront, Bugs Bunny National Park.
I forgot those 2.
Frontier Adventures, Plaza de Carnival, Golden Kingdom, Boardwalk. And mind you, I'm seeing this on a map that is having a hard time doing anything with zooming. But how is anyone supposed to read that? Like, open up the Six Flags app right now, look at the map. If you've never been to the park, how are you supposed to reasonably read that?
Yeah, and there's no paper maps anymore.
And I will also, having looked at the map, I will take back my suggestion of doing like the video game theme and say make all that Pine Barrens. Because you can do a child-friendly Pine Barrens theme.
Sure you can.
It's trees, damn it. It's trees.
Sure you can. Another really cool thing would be one of those hot air balloon ride deals. They used to have one way back in the day. But that would be cool. I'm not sure how many people you can get on that. The only problem with that is it's very weather dependent. So if you have a tower like Hershey's Kissing Tower and you can go up and you're seeing the whole town, it's rotating. I think that one rotates. Um
Also,
that really isn't weather dependent because it's enclosed. You don't have to worry about high wind. I mean, maybe really, really high wind, lightning, perhaps you have to worry about, but you have to worry about that with everything anyway. Um, so yeah, we
also,
need something like that in place of parachutes, I think.
also, besides like basic optimization, I'll show mom what I'm talking about real quick. You see how it's physically updating as I zoom in and out?
Mm-hmm.
That's not called for. This should be a static image. That everything else anyone
No,
ever
I don't.
uses.
I don't know what to tell you.
Well, I'm just saying that's a. Anyway, you shouldn't have to wait for the image to physically refresh as you zoom in and out. Is what I'm talking about.
Um,
But what I was gonna say was go on the app right now, and can someone tell me why they and get it? There's a lot of information they need to present. Why is it around the entire thing
well,
on
'cause you have
top,
to.
bottom, left, and right?
Well, because you have to have the map
Well, so
as one thing.
it's a digital map, though. Well, what I should be saying is Six Flags on the app. You should make it a digital map that you can just turn filters on and off, so that I can only show rides and only show the things I care
Well,
about,
okay.
like a sane person would do. Because this is
Look,
very overwhelming to look at.
look, they have issues already with their stuff.
Okay, but if
I don't think we need to try to make it
if
more
I
difficult.
if I don't give any
And
kind
I
of
guess
feedback,
and I guess for me, like it's difficult for me to look at that. First of all, when I go to a new place that I've never been before, if I know that I'm going ahead of time, which typically I do, I go to the website, I print out a map, I'll sit there and I'll play with it and enlarge it and try to figure out where things are and get it kind of in my head and I have it printed out because a lot of places these days do not hand out paper maps, but some still do.
well, unfortunately, you are not most people.
So I do not no, well, can I finish my thought? So I do not use the digital map. I just don't because it's too insane for me to be moving all over and like I don't even, like it's too much for me. I will not use a digital map.
Well, not only that, so yeah, that's exactly my point, though, is now imagine someone who doesn't know the park trying to figure any of this
Right.
out.
Well,
And I can't
hopefully
tell you, actually, to that point, I can't tell you how often I'm walking around the park. The few times I go
Yeah.
and I hear someone actively going, wait, is that over there? And they're on the opposite end of the park, about to go in the opposite direction,
Right.
even further of where they're
Right.
trying to get to.
Well, that's what I was just going to say is the hope is that there will be plenty of pass holders there like us that they can ask, or if you see somebody struggling and you say, do you need to find something, like you can help them. And like that, to me, that's like right up my alley. Like if somebody like was in the park and like they're not sure where to go, I'd be like, you know what, I'll take you there.
Yeah, but
I'll take you there. I got nothing else to do. I will take you there.
yeah, but
I will tour
regardless,
you
I'm
around.
not getting paid by Six Flags to do their job for them.
Yeah, but I would help. I would help in that way.
You're in the minority on that. Like, anyone would help, don't get me wrong, but no one's sitting there like, yeah, I'm going to the park explicitly to help out the random people that don't
I
know
didn't
where
say
they're going.
explicitly, but I'm just saying, if I see somebody struggling with where to go,
Well, yeah,
I'm going to
sure.
step in and help them out.
Yeah,
and
anyone would.
maybe even just say, hey, look, I'll walk you part way there so you can see where it's at.
Yeah, just about anyone would do that. And there are definitely people that will actively ignore it, like, oh, I didn't hear that. Because they're not there to help you. They are there to have their day. Like, I'm just saying, if the company should be able to, this very profitable company should be able to figure out these very basic things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if there's a workaround that is employed by the customer. It should be upon the business to provide for their customer. That, customer service, like, that is That is the thing. So I'm hopeful that they will maybe figure out it. Like, if you guys don't listen to anything I ever say, that's fine. At the very least, go on the app and update the map to like be an actual digital map where you can set the filters. That is the bare minimum that needs to be done. Like, actually.
All right.
'Cause I
So
didn't know that till now. Otherwise, I would have said something way sooner.
so real quick, because we're nearing the end here. Sorry for those of you who maybe didn't come for Six Flags content. We did get off on a Six Flags tangent, that's fine. It's totally fine. I'm looking forward to
I'm looking forward to our Saw X review later this year.
Yes, later this year we'll be doing that.
I'm just trying
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to all the good stuff that's coming to the park. The refurbs and all that stuff. And Best of the West, by the way, is pretty decent. Loving the safari, loving being back on the trucks. We will not, unless they change their prices, we will not be doing the safari Savannah, Sunset Savannah and Spa, whatever it's called. Sorry, I get confused. There's too many words. And so we will probably not be doing that because it is way too expensive for us.
Two things, because I never even thought about this. One, are we going to the park this week?
This week, maybe on Sunday.
Two, because I can't believe I never thought about
that's part of my announcement.
The Jersey Devil, whatever the hell, barbecue. Do they still have those cauliflower plates? Because I forgot those existed.
I haven't been over
to
Jersey.
Now.
I haven't been over Jersey Devil barbecue, but the cauliflower bites do exist at.
I don't care as long as they exist.
Yeah, they do at Kickin' Chicken.
So then, real quick, I have to add that to the third thing that
and
they
I
do
think
really
they're at the brew house as well.
I know they're deep fried food. And I know I've definitely said many other food
they're
reviews.
really good though.
I know. I was gonna say. I know I've said many food reviews in the past, like, "Oh, how hard is it to do deep fried food?" I still stand by that, but also this is very unique fried food compared to the rest of the park. You definitely get a thumbs up on that. So add that as the third item that they're doing well on, because I know in a very recent vlog I had said like, oh, between the wings and the pork kebabs, they're doing great. If they can keep this up, add the cauliflower bites to that list because I forgot those existed.
Yeah. So this week, we're going to be going. I know I said it earlier in the vlog. Tomorrow, I'm hoping to get our latest Six Flags vlog out there. Friday, there might be something a little different, very different, a little special, very, very different. If not, it'll be next week. On Saturday, we are going to, now do not even ask me to pronounce it. Do you want me to bring it up and see if you can pronounce it? We could play a game.
I can pronounce it.
Okay.
I can almost guarantee I can pronounce it. I'm pretty good.
Okay, let me pull it up. So the
Whenever
Coaster
someone's
Crew,
like, I can't pronounce this thing, I get it first try
so
almost every time.
For those of you that don't know, we are members of CJ's Crazy Coaster Crew, and we do a lot of events with them. So anytime they put something together, we typically go. We pretty much show up to almost every event. I have to find. I want to get to the actual.
Ooh,
here it is. And this Saturday we are going. Okay. Now I know I can pronounce that, but that's.
Sorry, my eyes are adjusting. So the whole thing from BAPS?
Well, maybe not that.
No, but like from in front of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sri Swaminarayan Mandir.
Not bad. I mean, I can say Mandir. Anyway, so we're going to
and that was with me reading it as I said it.
Hi, Kelly. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Kelly.
Yeah, so we're going to a Hindu temple.
Sri Swaminarayan Mandir.
Yeah, but it's not Aryan because it's not IAN.
It doesn't have to be.
I don't think it's I don't think it's pronounced that way. But
This is
anyway.
not English.
But
I would not be.
But anyway, so we're going to a Hindu temple. It is the second largest temple in the world and the largest in New Jersey. It's located in Robbinsville, New Jersey. And it looks absolutely beautiful. So we cannot vlog inside the temple itself. Like there's two worship areas that we cannot film in. You can't take pictures, nothing.
Sure, yeah.
But the grounds you can, and like everything is marble.
Side note, not that it's that important.
Wow, look at
It does look very pretty.
this is the one in Robbinsville. But anyway, so I'll give you a sneak peek. So it's all marble. The marble was, they got the marble from Italy. They sent it to, oh my gosh, where'd they send it to?
Yeah, it doesn't look very New Jersey, but that's because it's Hindu, probably.
They sent it somewhere.
There's a lot of things like that you'd be surprised.
I can't remember, but anyway, they had it all carved. India, duh. Oh my gosh. They sent it to India, had it all hand carved, and then sent it to New Jersey and installed it. I cannot wait to see this place. I've never been somewhere like this before. I think it's going to be really interesting. We're just going to spend a couple of hours there because we have something else to do with family in the afternoon. And then possibly, maybe on Sunday, we may run out to the park. Or I might just take that day to chill. I don't know.
Hey, so just on the note of pronunciation, how do Germans pronounce Volkswagen?
I don't know. Don't get me trying to speak with a German.
Well, okay. How
dialect.
Do they pronounce W's?
I don't know.
They're all V's. W's are V's.
Is it?
So I'm just saying, in another language, Y-A-N is definitely yin.
I just don't think so, but okay.
Well, especially, yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I would assume that's maybe Indian. I would have to assume that language. I'm saying, but
yeah.
Yeah. So in that case, yeah, I could totally see that being yin.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really excited to go check it out, and because it's our first time there, I don't really know how detailed I'm gonna get with a vlog, but I'm just gonna attempt. I think my goal is gonna be to just show the beauty of it, and not get deep into the culture without, because I feel like I could spend hours just reading everything and talking about the culture and all of that. I am no expert in other cultures. I know nothing about the Indian culture.
I'll die on this hill. I am. They like tomatoes in their soup.
So okay.
Don't quote that. I'm lying.
Well, other than
they
some
use
of
tomatoes in curry.
So yeah, except curry. I know about curry. I don't like curry.
I still want to try curries.
So yeah, I'm thinking the vlog is going to be more from a perspective of, this is very beautiful, look at this is amazing, opposed to a lot of the culture and stuff, but I may be able to throw in a tidbit here or there. It's just, I think it's going to be very overwhelming. So don't expect a history lesson or a cultural lesson through this vlog at all on Saturday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can have that sucker up on Monday, but it'll probably wind up being Wednesday.
They have floating hookah shops.
Okay.
There'll be merchants that'll come by on boats.
Okay.
And some of them sell hookahs, or rent hookahs.
In India?
Yeah.
Okay, they don't do that in Jersey.
There's hookah shops though.
I know
there's definitely hookah shops in Jersey. I can show you a few. Hell, there's one on High Street.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if Dan's gonna be able to come with us to that or not.
What day of the week is it?
Saturday.
No, you can't expect me to be dead.
Okay, that's pretty much what I thought. Yeah,
Yeah.
his work schedule is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I would like to go.
I know.
But we'll see what
I know.
happens. We'll
And
see
then-
what occurs.
And then next Saturday, May 4th, we're hoping that the 4th will be with us as we head out down to Asbury Park to go to
Asbury.
Silver Ball Museum.
Wait, isn't that just poo?
What?
Asberries. That's just poo.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
Just a little poos.
So yeah, so this weekend and next weekend we got some stuff coming up.
And what's coming at the middle end of the year? I forget when it is.
You mean in May?
Is it May?
May 7th.
Is that what?
Yeah,
I
the
think it
very
is?
next week after that is a little something else that Rachel and I are doing together.
Okay.
Is that what you're talking about?
I can remember
Yeah.
when that was.
It is May 7th. So I'll spew it out here because who knows the next time we're actually going to do a podcast. I am hoping that we can get on a better schedule rather than once every quarter. So we just both have to have the energy. It's difficult. And I don't really like doing them alone. I don't think Dan minds so much, but I prefer not to do them alone. Anyway, so May 7th, May 4th.
I would
will
cover
be-
nothing but tech stuff if I did. So
That's true.
You guys would
May-
not want that.
So this weekend, the temple, May 4th is going to be Asbury Park, going to Silver Ball Museum.
Then May 7th.
May 7th is Miku Expo 2024.
Miku Expo.
So if you don't know what Miku Expo
There we go.
is, would you like to explain what Miku Expo is?
A hologram sings for you.
But it's not a hologram this year.
Right. Yeah.
So basically, it's
Well, we
Vocaloid,
don't
it's
know that
Japanese.
entirely, right?
No, we do know
Oh,
it for sure.
we
It's
do
been
now.
confirmed.
Okay.
It's been confirmed. So they're using different
Crunchyroll.
screens. They're using different screens, and it doesn't. Let's put it this way: from what I've seen so far, it doesn't look as great, but I think some of the stuff I've seen, it doesn't look terrible either. So
Yeah, I'm
you know
excited,
what?
Kelly.
It is what it is.
Well, also, like that one girl you're watching is definitely correct, though, that anything you're gonna see on film is gonna be compressed like quadruply. And yeah, Miku Expo is gonna be a blast. I wish I
Yay.
could go.
Yeah, it's just me and Rachel going. She's the one that's like majorly into
And if I
it.
ever go to Japan for
In
the
fact-
Wagamama, actually, so Kelly, if you like Miku Expo,
A couple of her T-shirts from the Miku merch shop online came in today. I didn't open them yet, though. I'm not going to. I don't think. But anyway, a couple of her T-shirts.
so if you guys like Miku Expo, I assume that's because you like Japanese music. Here, I'm putting a band in chat for you guys, but it's Wagamama Rakai. I absolutely adore them. If I ever get a chance to go to Japan to see one of their concerts, you'll get a vlog for that.
Okay,
for sure.
so we're going to the
Very
show
underrated.
May 7th at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. The last time Rachel and I went was the first time we went. It was 2018. We went to the Anthem in DC. It was fantastic. First time I had ever seen it. First time I even really knew about it.
Yeah, I thought you might appreciate that.
And oh my gosh, I was blown away. I was blown away. Even though I couldn't understand a single word, I was absolutely blown away by Miku. And I was really excited about going. And then it's like we find out it's not a hologram this time. And I'm like, excuse me? Like, I paid $100 and something a ticket. At least I have a seat to put my butt in.
I was gonna say, at the very least, I mean, on the Rachel side of things, this will still be awesome. So cool.
Well, and from what I understand, because I keep watching the chats and stuff, I think that they have moved the screen. They're using a black screen now. And I think they have moved it back to make it blend a little bit better.
Okay.
So and Rachel and I have seats that we're kind of center. So we're center to the stage, but just a touch to the side. But we're still like head on. I don't know how to explain it other than that. Um, so we're not like
You're like
if
2 degrees off.
yeah, like if the stage is here, we're not here. You know,
You're 2
we're
degrees off from the
yeah,
center.
it's not terrible. So I'm thinking we may not even notice that much other than the lights stopping when they hit
Well, that
the
depends
black.
on that depends if moving it back will
Yeah,
assist in that.
I don't know.
Depends on
So
how far back they move
I think
it
it's
for
still going to be
stadium.
really good. This year she does have a light stick. So that's going to be good. When we were there in
2018.
2018, thank you. We could not get a light stick, and that was terrible, but she was okay. We were all right. The only thing we could get was a t-shirt. That was fine. This year I made sure to order things ahead of time. I did not get a light stick for the 2024 out of the 2024 merch, but I bought her one from 2020. So when they didn't come in 2020, when everything was canceled, because we did have tickets for that too, they put everything on sale. So I was able to get her the light stick. I was able to get her like a million t-shirts and all this stuff.
I mean, she's just excited that she's there.
Yeah.
She's floored.
But at least she's able, she's got her light stick. I bought one from Amazon, just a, random light stick. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
And then this way, like if her light stick dies, I've got one that I can pass to her, whatever. It has a gazillion colors on it, so she'll have all the colors she needs. I am looking forward to it. I'm going to find it difficult to vlog because I do not plan on filming the entire 2-hour show. That is not happening. I probably won't even have enough space to do that.
Right. Yeah.
So, I'm going to try to include like maybe 5-ish songs.
Might as well bring the laptop with you. Make sure you can get it on there on the fly.
Definitely on. No, I can't do that. I can't take it to the venue. What are you talking about?
I'm not talking about them. Because I assume you're going to record the trip there.
No.
And getting into the room.
I'm not getting a room. There is no room.
It's Asbury, isn't it?
No, it's Newark. It's an hour away.
Well, it's still Jersey.
It's Jersey. It's an hour.
I'm still thinking it's.
Yeah. So.
Like
I'm gonna definitely record the opening number. I'm gonna record the encore and then see what I can sort of put in the middle. But I want to do maybe 5 entire songs. It's hard because when it's at a concert, they tend to, the songs tend to get a little longer, and they, put some things in there, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
So we'll see, but it's definitely going to be vlog style. I know there are a lot of people out there that are filming the entire show, throwing it up on YouTube. That's all wonderful, but there's no way that I'm going to be able to do that. So it'll be our experience. There will be some songs in there for sure. Now, because I don't know them, they might be songs that are not the most popular. It'll be pretty much from my perspective. I mean, I'll ask Rachel, is this a good one? I don't know.
I mean, yeah, she'll be into whatever music.
Oh, thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. That's awesome. But yeah, so it's going to be fine. It's all going to be great. But yeah, we've got a lot of things to pack in the next 3 weeks. Lots of things coming. So I think that is going to do it. We've been going for a bit now.
But why?
Right? We don't have...
Is she listening to Pirates, The Ride?
It sounds like it. He's listening to whatever Rachel's listening to in her room.
It's
all random.
Yeah. That's totally not even like the normal Pirates. That's got to be like from The Ride or something.
It might be.
So hold on, I'm just trying to. Hold on,
Okay, I'm gonna show off the brick one more time.
Oh, they didn't even.
That glare. There we go. That's a little bit better.
You know what?
This is better.
I'm gonna save my shenanigans
Yay,
for next time.
Our Spencer's Ventures brick. This is our replica, which I explained before is not really a replica.
And if anyone wants to or is gonna end up listening to Wagamama Rakai outside of Kelly, I suggest the Onyx album. It's really well. I shouldn't even say album. It's an EP. There's like 5 songs on it. It's phenomenal. Love it.
All right. Well, I don't know 100% that we're gonna go live in the next 3 weeks. I would just expect us to go live like second full week of May is what I'm kind of thinking. But we might pop up.
Do you know where your brick is?
I know where my brick is.
Not you.
Do I?
Do you know where your brick is, Kelly? Because we can put it in a vlog. Just let us know if that's something you want to do.
She didn't.
Oh, you didn't do it yet. Okay.
Yeah, when
gotcha,
you
gotcha,
do,
gotcha.
if you want us to feature it, just let us know what it is once it's installed.
Oh yeah, I misinterpreted.
Yeah, once it's installed, if you want us to feature it, let us know what it says and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely put it in a vlog.
Now I'm gonna buy a brick that says poo poo pee pee.
You should not do that.
Honestly, I wonder if they put any filter on there preventing me from doing that.
Somebody put on there,
I'll put P00.
They put like their
P33.
I'll have to see if I can find it next time I go. Somebody put like their family name on there, and then they said choo choo bye.
I'll put poo poo head.
And somebody else said, put on there, don't step on my brick.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, his name is Tyler, by the way. I can't remember his last name.
It's in the vlog.
It is in the vlog. But I got to shout out to Tyler again because that's pretty funny. And by the way, Tyler, I'm going to step on your brick every single time.
I'm going to put poop plop.
No, you were not doing that.
The poop plunge.
What? If you want to spend...
The poop plunge.
If you want to spend $150 on that...
I mean, that's the best $150 anyone's ever spent at that point. Are you
I'd be surprised if they put that down.
They would have to if I purchase it, and they don't have a filter there to prevent it.
Oh, Kelly! It's that Kelly!
Did you not recognize that?
It's the Harley Quinn Kelly.
Did you not recognize that? I knew immediately.
No, I didn't. I mean, well, I have to actually really look through down here. Like it's difficult for me to see that it goes in and out of focus for me.
No.
So like I can't really. Yeah.
Oh, I can't see the picture at all. I just knew.
Oh, okay. I thought so. You just knew.
Yeah, I just knew.
Choo choo bye.
Hey, we say that's Mine Train.
Choo
we
choo
all know.
bye.
We all know it's Mine Train. I was on Mine Train.
Yes, you were.
20.
17?
No,
18.
18.
18.
Yeah, it would have been 18.
Yeah, because 17 you were Safari.
Yeah, no, my first year there was Safari, and then I was
and then you went
Mine Train, and then unless if you want to count after Safari ended, then I was in Kitty area.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Then Mine Train, then I was Scare Actor.
Right.
Choo choo bye.
Okay. So I think we're out of here for now. But yeah, Kelly, we will try to swing by and say hey if we stop by there.
I will bring all of the methamphetamines.
I was too cold last weekend. I was delicate flower, and I just couldn't. I had to go.
Scare acting is so fun.
Oh my gosh.
It's genuinely a blast.
Yeah, you would have a blast if you. Oh my gosh.
I got repeat customers in my maze. I'm very proud about that because I was not there very long.
No, you were
but
not.
I also, when I was there, like first night, I had people coming back asking if I was in the maze still.
Sweet.
And that was a repeat thing.
All right, but Survivor's coming on soon, so we gotta go.
Survivor?
I need to watch Survivor.
I have to watch a show from 20 years ago that for some reason keeps getting more and more seasons.
I like it, but anyway, and actually it's 24 years old now. The same age as you, almost.
Oh, God, why?
All right, guys. Have a great night. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye.
Peace.